Hello there, and welcome back to another episode of Daily Magic. My name is SlytherinKnight, and I'm so happy you could join me. Today's daily is to cast 20 white or black spells, which we have seen. Actually, we don't. Anyway, I feel like we've done that rather recently, and with the deck that we're going to be running today, which, what was 3 episodes ago? Yeah, well. To be honest, we're at the end of the season, and I don't really want to waste wild cards on things I don't have for new decks that I might use once or twice. So we're just going to do this deck again. It worked relatively well last time we did it. It is a LifeGain deck, as you would expect, so we have either creatures that have lifelink, creatures that give us life in some way, creatures that benefit from us getting life, making them stronger, Pridemate, Essence Channeler, Aerith, Minwu. Yeah, you get the idea. Last time we used this, I think it went pretty well, so hopefully we get a repeat of that. A repeat of that would be very nice, but I guess we'll just have to wait and see, won't we? Alright, first match. Snooze and Snorlax. I like that. Alright, we don't have any black mana to start, and so I don't really want to keep this. This is better, much better. And I might end up hating myself, but I'm going to send a land back. Start with our Sanctifier, go into an Essence Channeler next. No. Let's go with another Sanctifier. Might have been a mistake, but it could make my opponent cautious having 1 black mana up. Interesting. Let's see what they do with that. They have to have a counter, right? Come on. There it is. Really? I don't like that. I mean, there's nothing else I can do. I just have to try to get stuff on the field. They could have a go for the throat or something like that. No, if they did, they would have used it there to get rid of the channeler before. Yeah, before it got its counters. I would think. And what does this do? 1 less to cast for each oil counter. That can become terrifying. Like, I can't pull anything back, but that's okay. Not yet. Top of the deck. Yeah, that's fine. So what do I have in my grave? Just an Essence Channeler. Okay. So now their spells cost 2 less, which is a little unfortunate. Draw 3, discard, okay. Leaves them with 4. See what they do with that. Force the... Nope, they let it happen. See, that's the way you should have done it earlier. Yeah. But maybe they didn't have that yet. mean, sure, if this dies, it exiles, so I won't get the counters from it anyway, but it is what it is. So the funny thing here, if they didn't pull anything that they can use, I feel like they have to have something, right? They have 6, 7 lands, 7 mana. Their instants and sorceries cost 3 less. They have to have something. Though only 3 cards in hand doesn't really worry me that much. They could have a board clear. Final Revelation. What was that? Okay. Though that did fill their hand. Ah, there's the deadly cover-up. And would they get rid of? The other Zoralines, gotcha. Well, that is deeply unfortunate, but kind of what I was expecting. Sadly, that pretty much just turned the game around for them, because is what it is. I do have Strategic Betrayal, which can kill something. Though it is a sorcery, so that is unfortunate. We'll keep going for a moment. Eventually I'll probably just concede. Yeah, they do, I forget, yeah, they know what cards in my hand because of Deadly Cover-Up. Yeah, as it's going, I'll probably just concede after this turn, because it's going to get to the point where I can't do anything, or I can't do anything fast enough. And yeah, they're eventually just going to, well, not mill me out, but the Restless Reef doing the milling. I mean, yeah, there's Aerith, but to be honest, she's not doing enough. Yeah, her by herself. I guess I could do that, tick their apparatus, right? And non-land permanent opponent controls. I could do that, but they would easily be able to get rid of Aerith if they have any removal in hand, so it doesn't matter that much, to be honest. And I think they know it too at this point. So yeah, we'll see what our next card is, and then I'll probably just wrap up the match. A land. Well, we'll do this. Do this. Are they just gonna... Yeah, they're just gonna do that. Fair enough. Yeah, it is what it is. I haven't seen that deck before, but it's... I don't see... for whatever reason, I don't seem to see Dimir control very often. Yeah, I don't know why. Don't know why, we just don't see it that often. But, like I said, it is what it is. We'll go for another match. Hopefully this one goes a little bit better than that one, but I guess, like I said, we shall see. The end, from what I've noticed, or at least in my experience, the end of a season is always kind of odd, in that it can be difficult to get wins. Sometimes, at least for me. Again, my experience is not probably the same as everybody else's. It's just what I've noticed on occasion. Hello to you as well. Really? You're gonna waste it that quickly? Though I guess getting rid of that is pretty important, so... I'm guessing another Shelter by Ghost, maybe. No? Maybe? Calyx. Are you sure about that? Wow. I mean, yeah, they get some life back for that, but I wasn't expecting that. All right, Caretaker's Talent, which is an enchantment, but we're gonna get rid of the Overlord. Definitely not nearly as worried about the Caretaker's Talent. Yes, it'll boost Calyx, but that is what it is. Yeah, I need to get rid of him. Not what I was hoping for. Well, now I've got two blockers, that can be a problem for him. Maybe. Though all the extra cards are a little troublesome. Yeah. Hate all the extra card draw. Oh, come on, don't have a way to protect him. They did not. Sheltered by Ghost. Oh, not what I was expecting. And then they can continuously make copies of that, which is a little... though they chose not to this time. Oh, screw it. If they don't want to take a lot of damage, they have to sacrifice something. I would say the Enduring Innocence, because it comes back as an enchantment. Interesting choice. They have to, I mean, you need to get rid of the Channeler, but maybe they're not, yeah, maybe they're not too worried about it. That's about what I expected. I mean, they had to get something eventually to get rid of the channeler. That's why I'm glad I at least attacked that turn with it. Another Calyx. Alright, we're done here. We're done here, mainly because I can't rely. I don't have a way of drawing cards like they do. They can perpetually just do this every turn to make sure they have enough to play with. They have a lot of mana to play with. I can't rely on top decking to do anything here. So, yeah. They had it set up. They were ready. They had everything they needed. Though you have to realize, the funny thing is, like, some might say, oh, you should have taken the Caretaker's talent. But they would have been doing potentially something similar with the Mistmoor. Then again, I don't know. I don't know if taking the Caretaker's talent in the beginning, when I first did that, would have been better or not. I don't know. And we will never know, sadly. But anyway, we're going to go ahead and wrap things up here for today. Definitely not what I had intended or what I had hoped for today's episode, but sometimes it is what it is. But yeah, we're going to wrap up here. If you happen to enjoy this episode, which I do still sincerely hope you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you happen to be new to the channel, hello, welcome, and please do consider subscribing. And to stay up to date for whenever new content is released, don't forget to hit that bell icon after you subscribe. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it, and I will see you all next time.